Hey guys, so I just wanted to do a quick collection update. So this is my collection as of end of February, February 28th, 2020. So let's start things off with uh, the items that I don't really carry that much. Let's see if this actually focuses. So here we have a Swiss Army knife that my parents gave me, so it has my nickname over there. Um, yeah, I basically use it as my EDC. Like the most used tool here is the nail cutters. So I just pull them out weekly whenever I need to freshen up my nails. Right? Everyone needs to cut their nails. If you're into EDC and you don't cut your nails, then you shouldn't be taking hand shots. So it's a sentimental piece for sure. So that's it. This came from their visit from when they went to Switzerland. Next is a small Victorinox Classic. So it's the 2017 limited edition. Yeah, I rarely carry this because the knife's a bit too small for actual use. But I do love the olive green alloc scales. I'm still looking for a cadet so I can put it in my Hitch and Tibber Dazzle pocket organizer. But yeah, for now it's just this guy. Next is the Next is another gift from this one's from my dad. So they went to Toledo, Spain, and apparently Toledo is known for their knife works. So here's one in it's a lockback with some sort of I think this is horn scales. Not entirely sure. But yeah, it's a sweet little blade. Very sentimental. Like I love carrying this, and yeah, it's not like one of the modern production slip joints that we have. Like action isn't something to write home about, but yeah, it's very sentimental, and I love carrying this thing. I think the brand is Joker. Hmm. So I'm going at this at the like at from my least carried all the way to my most carried. So this one is also sentimental. This was a birthday gift from the wife. I think it was from 2019 as well. I'm not sure if it's 2019 or 2018. I think it's 2019. So it's the Elijah Isham We Made Black Star. And of course, I failed to flip there. There we go. So it's a modern traditional design. M390 blade. G10 and carbon fiber scales. Runs on Teflon washers and that double detent. I think I have the pivot a bit tight there, but yeah, it's a fun knife. Like whenever you get a slip joint that has a double detent, you can actually flip it open and close. But this one I have a bit on tight. I should have checked it out before filming the video. But yeah, it's a beautiful little knife. Doesn't get carried that much because I like my blade a tad longer. Like Probably if this had another 0.25 inch, quarter of an inch of blade length, I would have carried this knife much more. It does fit the hand well, so I do like that. So the Isham Black Star. Isham, I don't know. Um, Next would probably be a tie between these two. I don't carry them as much because they're really relatively big for what I'm used to carrying. So let's talk about this one first. So this is actually the second Paisan that I own. I used to own like a one straight from Peter Ascenti with his signature in the pouch and all of that, and I actually won the won a s well, I was one of the winners for the Spyderco Forum calendar, yearly calendar photo contest, and I won it with a Paisan. So it's kind of sentimental, pretty nice. It's an integral folder, S90V, super smooth. Like I'm sure you have to be if you're if the blade is this heavy. But yeah, like one of the most beautiful knives that Spyderco makes. Like even the mirror finish on the blade, stonewash mirror finish is pretty gorgeous. And this one actually carries smaller than what it really is. Like for the blade length, this carries nicely. And this one is also sentimental, a bit large. I was hoping I would have gotten a smaller, the small Sebenza 21, but I got this particular one. It's even a Tanto. I got this particular one because this one actually shares its birth date, or the date that this was created is the same day as my first son's birthday. So that's May 16, 2018. And I was lucky enough to be able to hunt down the same, like a birth Sebenza, a birth date Sebenza for my son. And coincidentally, my son's name is Sebastian, so I actually call him Seb. So this is Seb 21. Then I'd probably go with the Grimsmo Norseman. Like if you notice, a lot of my knives are actually sentimental. The Norseman being one of them. This one is a bit too large again for what I usually carry, but this one in particular I bought because it's, I'm not sure if it'll come out in the camera, but this one is number 1987, and that's my birth year. And it's pretty nice, like it's a reverse honeycomb, ice blue finish. So yeah. And it's Canadian made, so you gotta support the country you reside in. Then I'll probably go with the Civivi Rustic Gent. So this one is one of my late acquisitions for last year. Yeah, I just love I love green in the first place. Like green is my favorite color. And then this one is just well made, like a smooth action, nice pull. Um, it's a lockback, and it's really thinly ground, um, hollow ground, hollow grind on the blade, and it's just a beautiful knife altogether. The price is great as well. Like if you see VV say budget brand, and this one I don't mind having. Now, these two are probably the favorites in the collection. This one slightly above the uh, MBK EWC, and this one is a custom Enrique Pena swayback. So the EWC I recently acquired this year. This is just a super fun knife. Again, a modern traditional double D10 flipper, top flipper. Like, yeah, like this is just a hoot and a half, like in terms of fidget factor. Carbon fiber scales, pretty clean design. Yeah, I like sleek designs, and this one is as sleek as they come. Very clean blade. Like, that's the MBK marking over there. There should be a Ray Laconico marking on the top. That's it. M390 blade, carbon fiber scales. I love this thing. Like, I had I have this. I probably got this 2 weeks ago, and it hasn't left my pocket for the whole 2 weeks. It's I like it that much. And lastly, the my my all-time favorite in my collection, like what, what I keep on telling my knife collecting friends is I'll be in so much financial trouble if I decided to let this one go. Like, this one is just the perfect size for me. It's a modern traditional. I love that traditional look, and it has that fidget factor to it. Like, it's a front flipper. Beautiful hand rubbed satin finish. My Carta handles. Yeah, this is definitely my number one knife. It's just beautiful. So yeah, that's it for my collection so far for 2020. I actually dialed back in terms of knife collecting because I'm trying to get into a new hobby, and I am missing some stuff that I used to have. Like, I definitely want a Holt Spectre back. Uh, I used to have a V2 in feather blue and a V3 in feather green. And I owned a Prestige at one point, but it never got into Canada. So I'm still hoping that would pop up someday, but yeah, that's probably lost in the CBSA trunk by now. And what else? I'm a big fan of Koenig knives. I want a Koenig Arius back in the collection at some time, and a Koenig Mini Goblin. And I'm looking forward to the Koenig Mini Arius. And yeah, I also miss my, like, I used to have a Gareth Bull Shamwari, a 3.3 Micarta Cheka Blade one, which I had to sell due to some dire financial need. Like, I forget exactly what now, but I think I had a major house repair that I needed to do, and yeah, that one just sells so good, and the price in the secondary market is so good that it was hard to keep. Like, I couldn't justify keeping such an expensive knife as the Shamwari during that time. But who knows? Like, I'll probably wait until I get lucky on one of the lotteries, or I get to snag one up with a table price, because the market value for the Shamwari, the secondary market value for the Shamwari is just crazy right now. Or maybe I should just grab the production made one once the We Made Shamwari comes out. Maybe I should just grab that one. But so far, this has been keeping me at bay from buying another Gareth Bull. It's not the same drop shot action. It's not the same thin grind, but it's pretty similar, and it has that fidget factor. So yeah, let's see. So yeah, that's it for my 2020 collection. Thank you guys for listening.